What's going on, you guys? Petplatypus here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the highly anticipated and record-breaking rated R superhero movie, Deadpool. I wasn't really sure what to expect going into Deadpool. I mean, I had my expectations set as this will probably be a funny, gory movie that's, got some really cool action here and there, and maybe the story's not the greatest because I didn't show too much of the story in the trailers at all. Except that he has to, go get his girl from the bad guy, which is unbelievably generic. So I was like, maybe the story won't be so good, but it'll probably be really funny and have some fourth wall breaking. It'll be Deadpool. And that's pretty much what I got. It met my expectations, and I do think it is a great movie. But yeah, the thing that was kind of hindering my expectations the whole time, and the only reason why I would say it maybe exceeded my expectations, is because Fox has never been the best with these movies. A lot of people love the first two X-Men movies. I think they're barely passable, and I don't like the suits. I don't like the way they stray so heavily from the comics in every way to try to make it more appealing to a massive audience, when we clearly see nowadays that you could have totally put them in their regular suits with minor adjustments and it would have been fine. It's just, I don't know. And I know it's a different decade when those movies came out, but the Superman movie from the 70s, I mean, I don't think it works now. I don't think any of the Superman movies from the 70s work now, but at the time they worked, and Batman worked in the 80s. I mean, I guess maybe early 2000s, dark and gritty, I don't know, but I feel like you still could have done something better than all black. I mean, but that's like a digression, but there's that. I mean, we know X-Men 3 sucks. We know Origins Wolverine is garbage. First Class I haven't seen, but I've heard good things, and Days of Future Past I've heard good things, though from what I've seen of it, I kind of question that. There's huge continuity problems throughout the movies. Don't even get me started on Fantastic Four. So, yeah, Fox, not very good track record with these movies. I'm amazed they stuck this close to the comics and they made this movie the way they did, rated R, kept trying to capture Deadpool as much as they could. I don't buy into the fucking, it would have been worse if it was PG-13. You don't need gore and swearing to make Deadpool Deadpool. If that was true, then there's a lot of comic book characters that you wouldn't be able to do with a PG-13 rating, and they still have done it, so yeah. I think that, I don't know, it's, where do I even begin with this movie? Because there's nothing to spoil. I'm not going to give you guys spoilers, but there's really nothing to spoil. Ryan Reynolds is great as Deadpool. If you saw the trailers, I will say, you did see, I'm not going to say a good chunk of the movie, but you've probably seen, between the leaked CGI footage that came out of, a couple years ago or whatever, a year ago, and all the trailers that they've released, you've probably seen about 10, maybe 10 or 12 minutes of the movie, which is kind of annoying, but, they did show some really good parts in the trailer, so know going in that not the best parts were spoiled, but a lot of good jokes were in the trailers, though there are still some really good ones in the movie. And that's another thing, the humor. I found the movie really funny. I've never been a huge fan of Deadpool, and there are moments, like in the trailer you see when the, oh, what the fuck's her name? I don't know, she had that really long, elaborate name, the teenager X-Men, and he tries to say the name, and he's like, what the shit? That's the coolest name ever! I hate that humor. I was so hoping that wasn't going to be his character through the whole movie, because that is so fucking obnoxious and not even the least bit funny, and that's always been the type of Deadpool I don't like. So thankfully that was only the one time he did that weird, exaggerated, talking. Also his insults, where he'd call you a nut-spitting fucking stick nugget or some weird combination of swear words and gross shit. Not funny to me. I'm an angry video game nerd fan. I like his videos. I also like the Nostalgia Critic. Sometimes they come up with words like that. It's just not that funny. I mean, I like those two guys. That part of their humor I don't like. No different with Deadpool. But there's a bunch of other really clever jokes, a bunch of meta, in-jokes about Ryan Reynolds and X-Men Origins, and they don't draw too much attention to them, which I really like. They weren't like, hey, this is an X-Men Origins reference, they just kind of throw the line in there like, I should sew your mouth shut, and he's like, oh, I wouldn't do that. But it's not, I say that and you'd think, oh yeah, they're referencing X-Men Origins, but it's done more casually and a lot more subtly than just repeating it to you here. They fit it into the conversations. But yeah, it's really, really funny. It's got really cool action. Nothing that'll blow your mind. The CGI is questionable. Not really. Most of it's pretty good. I think Colossus is not that good looking, to be honest. I mean, I don't know how you do a character like that and make him look 100% realistic, but yeah, I always could tell 100% of the time that is a CGI character that looks like a cartoon. And the movie only had like a $60 million budget, and it broke box office records, so I mean, they made their money back, and they could probably put better CGI into the next one, but yeah, I would have used a different, I would have probably used a different X-Men, but he worked in the movie really well, and he was really funny, and having him be this big metal guy and say the things that he says were very funny, so hard to say. But overall, all the characters for the most part were funny. The villains were pretty weak. I thought the villains could have been a lot better, though I guess you don't want them to steal the thunder from Deadpool in terms of humor, but I thought they could have been funnier or just could have been overall better villains. And yeah, the story of, you know, Deadpool trying to take this guy down and then he takes the girl to lure Deadpool out. I mean, really, really basic story. Hopefully in the next one they go a little crazier, but yeah, other than that, I mean, I still thought it was really funny. I still thought it had some really cool action, some cool gore. It was a fun movie. Would I see it again? Probably at like a discount price. But yeah, it's not bad at all. I mean, I'm going to give it like an 8 out of 10. I mean, it's still a really high score. I definitely enjoyed the movie. I haven't been disappointed so far. There's pretty much, I was looking at the movies coming out this year, and there's pretty much one movie every month, with a couple exceptions, that I'm like, definitely going to see that. And that's 2 months in a row with Kung Fu Panda 3 and Deadpool that I have, you know, been, my expectations have been met, or in Kung Fu Panda 3's case, they've been surpassed. So, pretty good year for me so far. Next up is March, so I should have a review of maybe Zootopia, because Disney's been on a roll for the past decade with their movies, with like Tangled, and I don't think Frozen's the greatest thing since sliced bread, but it's good, and Wreck-It Ralph's really, really good, and Big Hero 6 is really, really good. So they've been on a roll for the past decade, so, you know, let's see, you know, maybe Zootopia, might see that. Not, it might shock you, but I'm not sure if I want to see Batman vs. Superman in theaters. A lot of the trailers, except for the newest one, have not sold me on the movie. The final trailer they released was actually really fucking cool. All the other trailers, nah. So, I'm not even talking about Deadpool at this point, though, so I can wrap up the review. I gave the rating. But, you know, the point is, expect a movie review almost every month, and let's hope these reviews can, you know, be positive. Let's hope these movies, you know, meet my expectations. We still got, you know, Civil War coming, and Suicide Squad, and Doctor Strange, and, you know, Star Wars, Rogue One, so a lot of hype coming up, a lot of hyped up movies. I hope they can meet the expectations. I hope they can be really, really good. And in March, probably a Batman vs. Superman review. Maybe Zootopia also, but I'd say I pretty much have to talk about Batman vs. Superman, to be honest. There's no way I can just ignore it. So, yeah, you'll probably will see a Batman vs. Superman video. But anyways, I'm going to give Deadpool, yeah, that thing, though. Yeah, we're talking about Deadpool, if you forgot. Deadpool, going to give that one an 8 to like an 8.2 or something like that. Nah, just an 8, fuck it. I'm getting into bullshit decimals. I give the movie an 8 out of 10. I really enjoyed it. It met my expectations. As far as being a Fox comic book movie, I guess I could say it exceeded my expectations, though they don't have the bar set very high, so yeah, take that for what it is, but yeah, really enjoyed it. So, thanks for watching this video. Tell me what you guys think of Deadpool in the comment section below. Give this video a thumbs up, that would help me out a lot. You can also follow me on Instagram or add me on PSN. I'm petplatypus on both. Subscribe if you haven't already, if you like what you see in here, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.